Good morning. This is Professor Anderson with a little bit of feedback for your writing assignment number 2, the technical description. This is an awesome start. I just want to give you a couple of quick pointers and suggestions that you may want to integrate into your final copy. So let me read to you this very first part. The car thermostat is a small device that is located inside the car engine. It regulates the temperature in the car and allows the car coolant to flow through the radiator. Once the engine is on, comma, the thermostat warms the engine, period. The car thermostat, okay, end of story. So that tells me what it is, where it's located, and what its basic function is. So then you want to start a new paragraph. The car thermostat is located. Now you're getting into more detail. So this gives me like the general opening, sort of like your introduction. This is what it is, this is where it's located, and this is what it does. And then next, you're giving me some more important information. What I'd like to see is a graphic of the car pointing to where the thermostat is, and then then your labeled graphic of this, the car thermostat. So when you're showing me this, point to each, or maybe number or highlight in your text those terms to tell me what each one of these sections, what their purpose, what their function is. So perhaps you would say the car thermostat is located, next paragraph, the car thermostat is located between the radiator, the engine, and the engine of the car. The size of the thermostat is anywhere from 2 to 5 inches. I would say instead, like, dependent upon the make and model of the vehicle, the thermostat can range in size from 2 to 5 inches. The car valve is made of what is the car valve versus the car thermostat? I'm not sure about the difference between there. Is it thermostat? The car thermostat is made of high quality compound, period. It is rust resistant and can tolerate high temperature and moisture. There is a ball of wax in the middle. Okay, here we go. That's where you want like a diagram to show me where the ball of wax is. I recommend, you remember from a set of instructions, the hard edge of a document, put that hard edge, like move all of these images to one side. See how this one is one side? Then you won't have it breaking in the middle of the text, which makes it hard for the reader to move forward. And number these sections, like you're talking about the ball of wax. I don't know where it's located. Is that it? I'm not sure. When engine's running, okay, there's a ball of wax in the middle, period. This ball of wax melts when the engine is running and reaches a certain high temperature. When the wax melts and the valve then opens to let the water flow. Okay, so point to where those are. There are 3 functions for the car thermostat. First one, make that a new line, put a bullet point even. Control valve. See, here you have these wonderful items listed, like the piston, the valve, the flange, but you don't have a description of what it does. Don't tell me, don't give me instructions on how to insert one or whatever, just one. The piston goes up and down, allows for the water to come. The valve does this. The flange does that. So this is off to a great start. You just need to remember the purpose of a technical description is to identify the function of all components of a working thing, not to tell me how to work it, but to tell me how it works and the function of its components. So I look forward to your final draft.